Kashmir is set to witness a new era with Omar Abdullah's oath-taking ceremony that brought an end to 6 years of president's rule in the erstwhile state. The swearing-in ceremony will be held in Srinagar with Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha administering the oath at the Sher-e-Kashmir International Convention Centre. In fact, several leaders from India bloc, including Akhilesh Yadav, Supriya Sule, arrived to attend the oath-taking event. Congress's Rahul Gandhi is also likely to participate in the event. This would be Omar's second term as Chief Minister, with the first term being from 2009 to 2014, when Jammu and Kashmir had the status of a state. The National Conference secured, remember, 42 of the 90 seats in the recently concluded assembly polls. NC's strength was backed by ally Congress's 6 seats. The alliance was further strengthened with the support of 4 independent MLAs and 1 MLA from UP. Meanwhile, sources suggest won't be joining Omar's government, but will give support from the outside. Given to understand that is, of course, Congress. Listen into the reaction.
10 साल के बाद यहाँ पे लोगों की हुकूमत होगी. लोगों की भी बहुत सी, उनकी भी उम्मीदें बहुत हैं. अल्लाह करे कि हम उनकी उम्मीदों पर उतर सकें, क्योंकि ड्यूटी जब तक है और गवर्नर के बाद लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर जो तब ये ताकत है, वो लोगों की आनी चाहिए, वो लोगों की हुकूमत पे आनी चाहिए. मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट जो है बहुत जल्दी स्टेट को रिस्टोर करेगी और पूरे जो महकमे हैं, ताकत है, वो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को मिलेगी. तब स्टेट गवर्नमेंट जो है यहाँ के लोगों के मुश्किलात को दूर कर सकेगी तेजी से.
कश्मीर के लोगों को बधाई. संविधान और लोकतंत्र को बचाने के लिए ये कदम आगे बढ़े हैं. उनको पूरा प्रदेश का दर्जा मिले, ये अगला कदम है. और हमें उम्मीद है कि जिस तरीके से यहाँ के लोगों ने मतदान किया है, भविष्य में पूरे दर्जे का भी जो स्टेट का सवाल है वो उनके हिस्से में आएगा. उमर जो मुख्यमंत्री बनने जा रहे हैं, उनको बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद. मुझे उम्मीद है कि कश्मीर के लोगों के साथ, जम्मू कश्मीर के जो भरोसे के साथ उन्हें जिम्मेदारी मिल रही है, वो जिम्मेदारी निभाएंगे और प्रदेश को और तरक्की और खुशहाली के रास्ते पे लेके जाएंगे.
Yavar, my colleague, joins me for more. Yavar, a very good morning, given what we're essentially going to be looking at from a while from now. In terms of course, this was an expected alliance, considering that was the strategy if they were going to be winning, and that's essentially what happened. But ahead of that, we're also looking at sources indicating that the Congress won't be joining Omar's government, but will give support from the outside. Is that what it is? Draw an overall perspective for us.
Well, exactly. Sources in the party says that it's unlikely that the Congress is going to enter the minister berth. Rather, they will extend the Omar's government from the outside. Earlier, the Congress they were demanding for the deputy chief minister post along with the 2 ministerial berth. However, the NC was adamant of giving 1 berth only. Now, the sources indicated that the Congress will not join the Council of Ministers. Rather, they will extend the support from the outside. Remember that 6 seats were, achieved by the Congress in the recently concluded unitarity polls. The National Conference stands on the tally. So after that, there were several of the, deliberations that were held, and finally, this has come to a conclusion that Congress should sit outside the Omar's government, rather to support it from the outside. Meanwhile, the Omar Abdullah is all set to take the oath just shortly from now at the SKICC Srinagar. Top India bloc leaders are expected to arrive here. Already Akhilesh and Supriya, they have already arrived here, and we have been given the understanding by the sources that Mallikarjun Kharge, Priyanka Gandhi, they are expected to arrive at the Srinagar International Airport shortly from now, and they will be straightly taken to the SKICC Srinagar. Now the LG is going to administer this oath. There will be the only 9 ministers, including the Chief Minister in the Omar Abdullah's Council of Ministers, given the fact that only 4 of the National Conference ministers will take oath today. That's what the sources are also indicating, because the portfolios are being drafted in by this evening. It will be drafted. Sources in the development and familiar to this particular development says that after that, the Omar Abdullah will be straightly taken to the Secretariat Srinagar, where he'll be honored by the God of honor, and by 3 p.m. he is going to address the meet of the administrative secretaries all across. So this will be his day all across. In the morning, he went to the Hazrat Bal shrine and paid the Fateh Khani at the graveyard of his grandfather Sheikh Muhammad Abdullah. So after that, Omar Abdullah spoke to the media, says that his first priority will be to restore the statehood, and also will be in a close coordination working with the center so that the problems of the people will be rectified. So all the things will be on a card for entire day, as this is a big day for the entire Jammu and Kashmir. It's not a similar election that the Jammu and Kashmir has been witnessed in the 2014. It was a state. Today it was held in the UT. So many of the things are going to sum up by this evening. Back to you.
Right, Yadav. Thank you for joining us with the latest as far as what that's looking like. But more importantly, the change that we're going to be looking at in terms of that oath-taking ceremony. But for the moment, we'll have to leave it at that. Thank you very much. Let's shift our focus now.